I swear.
Kidnap me at the house for this.
Man, call me, man. Come on, man. Let's go by the pool party. We'll go by there 30 minutes. It's taking 3 hours to even get to the fucking party.
This bitch twerking on top of water and shit. You see that shit? These motherfuckers think they ain't money for real.
Look at them, busting it wide open. Them bringing spring break to Houston and all these women, like with men like Slim Thug, it's like rounding up a bunch of damn lamb and sheep and putting them in the lion's den. You know, it's amazing.
All tied together with a big old barbecue sauce bow on top of them, man. Wow. Slim Thug, a wild character. He conjured up demons he can't control. Now, I lost a lot of respect for Slim Thug. He made a video talking about y'all be letting y'all wives come down to Houston and I'm knocking them down. If your woman go to Houston to go see Slim Thug, that's extraordinarily unfortunate. Nate, she's just gonna come home with a whole bunch of extra long beard hairs everywhere.
Right. Yeah, that's how you know she's been with Slim Thug with all that chin hair or beard hair. Like going down to Houston for spring break, that's where the rodeo was too? So they had the rodeo and spring break at the same time. Okay, I get people going down there for the rodeo. That's like a tradition there, even though they tore that whole situation up. But there are no beaches. Nothing is like spring break-ish about Houston. There are no beaches near there. It's not surrounded by any water. I heard him say pool parties and stuff, but this is not the place for that. So it looks like they were acting up down there too. And there are no beaches for them to congregate. So where did they go? At least the spring breakers in Daytona hung out on the beach. Where were they going if they jacked up the prices and there was nowhere for them to really congregate?
Ain't no way a pool party? Absolutely not. We have learned via SBC Nation that today's hygiene with the youth and the wild out here ain't too high. I'll be danged if a pool ain't enough chlorine, ain't enough bleach, ain't enough antimicrobials.
Thugger News. Only on Thugger News. We go out here. Arlo, know you can see. They know it's Arlo. These people out here know you. They know you. This is your. They know it ain't Big Slim out there.
I'm out here with you. I'm just
I said, fuck it, man. You know what I am? A news.
He said, that's Slim Thug. You got twerk something.
And here go. This is what we at with it. Twerking on the roof.
What up, dog?
The famous Sakai.
Slim ride around.
The famous Sakai.
Slim Thug got some cold old school.
Look at all this.
Going live with Thugger News. That's a Jose right there. That's a cop. He just bought a bed.
Just rumped in the air.
Thugger News, Thugger News, Thugger News, Thugger News. Check it out. Thugger News, Thugger News. Turn it up. What a parking at, kid.
Look at this. The women are choosing. Nonetheless, he ain't even got to go in the club, but, you know, he going to do it anyways.
That's what you do, man. Let them choose. Shout out to my college compadre, Squeeze. Let them choose. You go out there. You do your peacocking. Yeah, if you single, man, you got to peacock, whatever that looks like, as long as it's get the desired outcome. And you let them choose. You got to let them choose you. Don't you choose them. Because if you choose them, you're choosing pain and agony. Don't be done. That's a long story, but let them choose.
Yeah, it's the idea of fun. This is spring break. You know, a bunch of people go stand shoulder to shoulder, people popping bottles, you know, throwing money, all that. This is it, Ebony.
Yeah, and look, and there's only 3 bonquishas in the water. Everybody else is just surrounding the pool. Like, this is crazy. But I heard him saying that people are buying tables and stuff. People weren't really buying tables during spring break because we were in college. We didn't really have money like that. You bought a bracelet where you can go to multiple different clubs or whatever, but that was about it. But buying tables and all that, they're making sure that they're attracting whoever they want to attract. But yeah, I mean, Slim Thug, unless he was performing or is getting something for being there, I don't know why you would want to go with all these like young people. And these are old enough to be his daughters and sons and stuff. Why would you really want to be there with them? But to each his own, whatever. But shout out to Houston and all the cars, because I was enjoying watching all the cars go by in the video, because Houston, they always stay swinging, they always got the cars lit. So shout out to Houston.
Yeah, Slim Thugger, his fleet is mean. Yeah. But I agree, Miss X. We share the same sentiment. I got love for my folks, but you can't be that close. That's too. I'm claustrophobic. That's my legitimate excuse. You're too close, man. You're much too close.
Spring break 2026. In the book.
That's it. This twerking. That's it. It's gonna be a lot of hunching, a lot of STDs. We know Houston is the capital. We know Atlanta, but Houston as well. I mean, if your daughter went to Houston, you need to take her to the doctor.
Yeah, they just in there getting juiced up. If you are, look at my brother there, see him right where the camera centered. You a ninja like that? He out there. He got his Cuban link on. Listen here, y'all better just wrap up. This is the select man's playground. He gonna have women fighting over him. It's wild. So if you a select guy, be there. But if you ain't presenting the day mark with your best self, and you go here, you're gonna be in absolute turmoil. When you gotta find a straggler. It's levels to it. You either let them choose, or you gotta look up at the end of the night and find a straggler. All right.
Yeah, and at a lot of these events, you guys, they just go around passing out condoms and stuff and passing out different, things like that, because they just know it's already about to go down. So hopefully everybody's smart and is just practicing and doing everything the safe way. And we'll just leave it at that.
Everywhere you look. Like I said, that's fun for him. Men be careful. Like y'all saying, Slim Thug, 50 years old. Granted, this is how they move. Shout out to the game and some of them guys. All of them. They gonna get, but you got to be careful, because some of these girls be lying. Some of them, I'm quite sure a handful of these girls here are 17 years old, maybe 16. They got fake IDs. They are lying. They might look the part, but you guys to be careful, especially with all this stuff going on with the Diddler and, Arkells and stuff. Y'all better be careful.
Yeah, I second that motion, what you said, Ebony. You a man a certain age. We dare to have a moral compass over here. Get that understood. Yeah, come on, man. You can do what you want. You grown. But I find it to be morally wicked. Yeah. Like I said, you could be there. Your daughter could be going to that college. Then you sitting there hanging out doing Thugger News, and you trying to hit on something hitting on you. It's your daughter's best friend. It's just weird energy. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Act like you've been here before. Have some decorum and put on some damn clothes. So not only did I not expect for them to institute a dress code this quickly, I didn't expect it to be because of me. But here we are.
Well, y'all asked and now y'all shall receive. Yes, the Houston Rodeo has put a dress code on entering into the rodeo and the carnival. They're now saying as of today, March 17th, 2026, you will no longer be allowed to enter the grounds of the carnival or the rodeo if you don't meet their dress code requirements. Now, hey, I'm just telling you what they saying. Now, I know a lot of people, that was one of the complaints this year, that a lot of people were saying that the dress code was just outrageous. Women were coming in there half naked, you know, showing off their cheeks and their boobs. And I get it. It's a family event. And you still have to be mindful that children are walking around. And everybody don't want their children exposed to that. So I get that. Ladies, we're going to have to learn that we can dress sexy, but still keep it cute and classy at the same time. We ain't got to go out there and show off our boobs and have our ass clapping when we walking. We don't, especially when you are in an environment where there are children around. Children. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now y'all have to be mindful. Next year, when we out shopping for our rodeo gear, now you got to have a dress code in mind. Now you got to follow a dress code, because y'all just didn't know how to fucking act this year with letting everything hang loose. You ain't got to show everybody what your mama gave you. It don't have to be like that.
Yeah, it do. You got to show it all. So, you know, the Houston Rodeo, what I'm learning is it's like a month-long thing. So it goes from like, it was from like March 2nd to like March 28th or something, 26th. Like a 4-week long. Every week it's like a new theme. Like, all right, it's Mexican Pride. All right, this week is white folks and whatever, you know, country. This week is hip hop and R&B, which was this past weekend's why the hoopla, it was the black folk. Y'all turn, come on down. It's y'all weekend. So every weekend it's a new type of theme and whatever the case.
And once again, embarrassment, no shame. The lack of shame reigns once again. You know what? I see a problem that needs a solution. It appears that the single women out here want to go out and they want their cheeks and a camel toe print out. They need that in their life. We need to just go ahead and bring back like some alter rendition of a brothel, like, you know, where it's leading. You know, you ain't paying for kudakata, you paying for the alcohol or something, you know, kind of like the haberdashery type cover where it's supposed to be a textile place, but really they selling booze, you know, because they want to be out with their cheeks out. And the local family pool or the rodeo ain't it. So start some little brothel where it got a scantily clad dress code. And yeah, you come in here and be as bucky naked as you want.
So it sounds like the rodeo is like the state fair that everybody has in their states or whatever. Okay, so it's the state fair. Everybody was out of pocket for dressing the way that they were. I didn't know that it was like a family event till I looked into it. So yeah, they were out of pocket. There is a time and place for everything. If it's you know, like a adult type thing, by all means you can wear what you want, but they probably never thought that they needed to even have a dress code for the rodeo because it's a family event. So now everybody's showing out. But I think, you know, one of the issues is that women are saying that men are not, you know, coming up and approaching them at clubs and stuff anymore and at bars and stuff. And so maybe they thought if we go to the rodeo and we're all turned up, maybe people will talk to us there, but they weren't even hollering at them there either. So the problem is y'all.
They ruined it. I'm getting just a heavy dose of socially awkward. Folks don't know how to communicate, converse. They just like, look at my cheeks or look at my meat. That's it.
The Houston Rodeo and Carnival, just know as of today, if you planning on taking your family out to the carnival and to the rodeo, that there's a dress code that's being enforced, and they will not let you in unless you meet those requirements. Now, here's a clipping of the requirements. Y'all take a screenshot of this, send it to whoever you need to send it to let them know they better make sure they following this dress code before they decide to load up the family.
It's so vague. All
right, y'all, leave y'all thoughts down in the comment section. We're gonna talk about it there. Child, let me go mind my own business. Bye.
And how much money nigga done spent out here?
Oh, I probably like 6-7K.
God damn.
Shit. Probably, that's light. I live in Texas. I don't live in Houston, but I live in Texas, so I come to Houston often. But I know you got to pay to play out here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing
you can't come out here trying to save every dollar. No, this is not the city for that.
How much money niggas have spent on you?
I ain't paid for nothing since I've been down here, and I got here like Thursday.
On my mama, so niggas spent about a good 2-3K. They done spent a good 2-3K on her. Look at her. Look at this outfit. Drip check.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Kansas City.
Hey man, Kansas City got them. I gotta go to Kansas
Do
City.
you hear me?
They
There's
got,
some bad bitches out here.
she knows she cold. Her man, listen. When they turn their head, they man at home, he gonna see this shit. He gonna see this shit. He gonna be like, And they listen, when they ordered them outfits off Shein, they niggas didn't see the outfits they really got on, bro. They didn't see what they really got on, bro. Like they got this shit on. Like, hey,
Which one me go viral on this bitch? These hoes is niggas getting they bitch took, and we getting money, nigga. And if you not, your bitch getting damn.
Huh. Look at him.
Nug in the cut. Bomb Keisha got opinions at the end. Nug in the cut. Yeah. Bomb Keisha got opinions at the end. Nug in the cut. Bomb Keisha got opinions. Ay, be breaking down culture while the world steady tripping.
Nug in the cut with that bottle of what's that? Don Julio. That's a big boy too. That's probably about a $200-300 bottle of tequila. He out there. Them t-shirts. Little do y'all know, them t-shirts they be wearing cost $200-300 or something crazy designer. You know, some Travis Scott or something y'all never heard of or something. And dripped out. We don't know nothing about it, but he dripped out.
Dripped out. Know what I'm talking about. I get it. You know, this is part of this peacocking. He got on his, you know, one-off little shirt, got overpriced shirt, overpriced shorts, got on some, you know what I'm saying, overpriced shoes, overpriced hat. I was like, oh man, all I see is overpriced. And he holding his expensive bottle of alcohol. Yeah, everything he did is intentional. He ain't out there with no little personal. No, that could signify he a little down, you know, his funds a little, his money a little funny. He got the big bottle and he chilling, his shoulders is dropped. He the vibe is set. When you come around him, it's plentiful. And if he got it, and if he know how to talk, it's over. Like he said, he hunching on your girl. He's a villain.
Yeah, he's got that big old Don Julio bottle about to act a foolio. And that is the Bonquisha magnet right there. Because he knows that they're going to come and want to get a, what is make the stallion do the motorboat thing or whatever. You just pour it in their mouth and then they get to acting up and all that. But all that drip, and he spent all that money on all the clothes in the bottle and an ounce of lotion on them knees. Everybody's ashy over there. It's just everybody's looking dry. I don't know. It's looking ashy on them kneecaps, but I digress.
You see what I'm saying?
He said they gone. He said if they down here, they gone.
Where y'all from?
I'm from Indiana.
Type shit.
Free drinks, free sections, free pictures, free everything.
Free everything. You heard that? Free everything. So she's going back home with everything. She ain't spent shit. She ain't spent shit. When you bad like this, she ain't got to spend.
Yeah, she ain't got to spend no U.S. currency. She done spent her soul. Look at that, man.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
Yeah, look at that woman in the back. What they have spent, it's priceless. You can't measure it with money. Their souls, they can never get back. Just forever gone.
These is, man, they move like dudes. They got on they drip, they peacocking, they posted up in front of their big old SUV that they done rented for the weekend or whatever. Egregious work. They posing. Well, I got to think like, what's these sisters' outcome? They want to be approached by the top dog. So they want Mr. Top Dog to pull up in his Escalade or his Range Rover that he owns. And he wants them to hey, what's up? What y'all doing tonight? I got the penthouse. It ain't happening. I know what they want. I know the vibe they own. They want somebody to approach them that's equally yoked. Nug coming. He don't own nothing he surrounded by. He ain't got no bread, no water, just herb and meat.
I said like attracts like. They look like they would attract the Nug with the Don Julio bottle. You know, they have on their Fashion Nova Finest, you know, the spring collection or whatever, and they're not spending any money. But I mean, it is what it is, but nobody is coming to save you this weekend or the next weekend or the following weekend, especially when people see these videos and how y'all are down here acting and looking, because there is life after the rodeo and spring break. And eventually, you know, you're going to want to get into a relationship with somebody, and these types of activities can hinder that. So like, y'all ladies, be careful while you're out here exposing yourselves like this and doing everything for the free. because in the long run, you're going to have to pay something for it.
A lot of these women, they are getting short-term desirable outcomes. So we see there's a lot of ballers in the house. A lot of, don't mean you ain't nug. Even Future is nug. Slim Thug. The thing is, you ain't getting married. You ain't getting nothing, but at best, they're going to bring you back to the mansion or the penthouse, wherever they staying, the nice hotel, the Airbnb, whatever the vibe is for the night. And that's it. And in the morning, the vibe is gone.
That's it. You're gonna lie to each other and go y'all separate ways at best. These sisters looking to have that one fun night that they're gonna keep a secret. That's it. They just want to experience one night with him. And like Sister Ebony Dean said, we don't advise that you move like that. Soul ties, losing the ability to pair bond via these wild one-off experiences. Ladies, don't do it.
Yeah, it's just straight skeet it and beat it. And that's what they're going to be doing for this whole week. It's going to be a different meat every night. Ain't nobody drinking any water. Ain't nobody detoxing. Don't nobody have okra water down there. So it's just going to be all bad if they don't clean things up. You can't be down there wilding. It is not a good look for your parts. That's all I'm going to say.
20 niggas spent on y'all since y'all been out here.
A lot. We
bag at the strip club for sure.
You made a bag at the strip? Okay.
We taking trap at the strip club. My mama picking it up. It's mine. Look.
Okay. Let me get a 360. Let me see what y'all working with. Let me see what took over. That's what took. I see why it took over.
Yeah.
That was just funky, for the love of Christ. I mean, my God, look at this. They like we took over. We cleaned up. I mean, the level of dust. Look at this, man. I can't believe.
Yeah. Oh my! They really look at it. The one in the white. This profile is perfection. Like, come on with you, man. That can't be comfortable. Like them daggone, that onesie is all up inside you. And was they talking about stealing from the daggone strip club? That's what I heard. Yeah, these is poverty. This is, I can't even say what they are. This is poverty hunching. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't trust no hood booger. Y'all got those retro Jordans on. That's a ghetto look. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't stand it.
Yeah, but y'all look at the background. They're in front of a Thai massage parlor. They're in the hood somewhere. It's all bad. Ain't nothing classy about nothing that's going on in this whole scenario. The Jordans and the little booty shorts at the club. What has happened to the decorum and all that? And then she's got the one in the white has her little cheeks out, but there's not much cheeks. It's kind of like an inflated pancake or whatever. It's not, the cheeks ain't cheeking, little one. It's not.
Listen, Nug gonna walk in there.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Yeah, as drunk as they be, that's an afterthought. That's why they don't get wiped up, because Nug wake up in the morning and then see what he has done. Oh yeah, I can't do this.
See that one night though. The cheeks at, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be like a nice, perfect half a circle back. That's all concaved in. Yeah, because they poverty fit. This is an illusion. See, they supposed to be young, tender, full of life and vigor. No. Like Miss Ebony Dean said, not enough okra water, too much Takis. You need to detox everything.
And at this time in your life, when you're in college, your body should be on point in so many ways. The best it's probably ever going to look when you're at these little college spring breaks and these events. So they're slipping already.
Well, in theory, she is the cream of the crop. I mean, we know 80% of these women are blowed out. Y'all see how these sisters is built. So it's unfortunate. The bar is so low that this is fit. What we are looking at is fitness. This is the modern sisters. They don't believe in, the majority. We know the stats are the stats.
Yeah, that's facts. Sisters, get in the gym. Take physical fitness seriously. Men and women, and y'all will take over the world. I think it. I really do.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, I played the fool for a fool.